Today we're here with Red Migliore, longtime athletic director for St. Pat's. Red, you have a history of athletic success here. Can you just talk about the time from when you originally got here to the time over and how you've helped develop this athletic program?
Well, you know, for years I played basketball here and we had a decent team. But prior to me playing in the 40s, in 1941 we went to the county finals. I was in the first grade here at the time. But in 1948 we were state champs. 1949 we were state champs. And we had really great players. A young man by the name of Al Moraski, a college All-American. And then we hit a few down years. And in the 70s we bounced back again, had a couple state championship teams. And then in the 60s we had Tom Sinnott, who played at Notre Dame, Ronnie Billick, who played at Alabama. They were state champs in 65 and 66. But then in the 80s we hit a snag and we decided to go out and get another coach. And I didn't want to fire the coach that was coaching because he was a friend. He played for me when I was coaching. So I went to the principal and I said, I understand that parents want to get rid of the coach. He said, yeah, they do, Red. I said, well, you're going to have to do it because I can't. And we hired Kevin Boyle. And the story with Kevin Boyle is amazing. I'm the post commander of the American Legion who goes out. And every day he'd come to the Legion post, and Kevin's not a veteran. I would want, I'm coming to see you. I know the St. Pat's job is going to open up, and if you give me that job, I guarantee you I'll win the county tournament, because he knows years ago the county tournament was the only way you could play public schools. Now you can play them all the time. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, he follows me into the bathroom, the John as we call it. And I said, Kevin, what are you doing? He said, I want that job. I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to talk to the principal. I said, I'll see. I talked to Joe. Joe says to me, he's my son's grammar school coach. He's a great coach, but you got to keep an eye on him. I said, okay, let's give him a shot. Well, Kevin Boyle came to the school. We became a national power. We won 14 county championships, 7 state championships, 4 tournament of champions titles. He sent 2 or 3 players to the NBA. He had Kyrie Irving, who was going to be in the NBA. And then Kevin's record in the 23 years here is unbelievable. These are the best teams, and it's hard for me to say this, that we've ever had, have been under Coach Boyle. Because we had great teams when Buzzy Fox was here. We had great teams when Buzzy Fox played here. We had good teams when I played here, but the ones that Kevin Boyle's had have been unbelievable. And as you guys already know, we're number 1 in every poll in the country. Whether we're going to stay there or not, that remains to be seen. But we're going to try. And yesterday was a tough game for us. Nobody would play this team. Kevin Boyle will play anybody, anytime, anywhere. So they asked him, Kevin, do us a favor. This team has the number 1 junior in America. He's 6'11", and they have their other 12 players are all 5th-year seniors. It's a prep school. Nobody will play him. Would you play him? Well, we played them. We put our number 1 ranking on the line. We had to get special permission from the state, which we did, and we beat them. We won the game. It was a very good game, but we won. And that's the basic history of the St. Pat's. It's a great academic school. You know, I laugh at people that don't think that all we do is basketball here. It's not true. Here, this young man here, both of them, 2 great players for our team. Every kid in the school is treated the same. We don't go out. As a matter of fact, we make it tougher on the athletes. Chris here, I call him Dean Martin. And Jarrell Lane, you heard that memory lane. He made the shot that won the big tournament in Florida. And Chris came to us from Washington, D.C. And both of them are good students. They're going to go on to college. Both of them got college scholarships. What makes me laugh here is we've never had in the, let's see, this is my 33rd year as the AD. We've never had a Prop 48, which is amazing. And that's what I tell you, 3 years ago we had a young fellow by the name of Dean Kowalski, went to Columbia. Kyrie Irving had 1280 in his SATs, could have went to any school in America. And not for his basketball, for his academics. So we're just not a basketball factory, as people refer to us. And we're proud of our kids. They work hard, and they earn it. And if you were at that game yesterday, you'd see what I mean. But even in Florida, we went back to Florida. Chris got injured. We thought we wouldn't survive without Chris. We made it. Now that he's back, we're much better. As a matter of fact, I really believe if we didn't have him yesterday, we would have lost. I really believe that. Because this team was good. We got some bad intelligence, we were told. We were told they weren't that good. They were very good. And if you ask me if I'm proud of this team, to me it's going to be probably, if we win our next 9 or 10 games, the best team in the history of the school. We've never had an undefeated season here because of the schedule we play. And we played a tough schedule again this year, but here we are, 21-0, and grinding it out. You got any other questions?
One more question. So, being the athletic director for 33 years, you've obviously touched the lives of many athletes, such as these two right here. Tell me a little bit about what it means to you and St. Pat's in general to see kids like Kyrie Irving, you mentioned, going off to Duke University, and see the success that your athletes have after St. Pat's.
I'll tell you what, it makes me so proud because all our kids come back. Even Al Harrington. Al played with the Knickerbockers for a while, played with the Indiana Pacers. He's currently playing out west with the Denver Nuggets. Let me tell you, he comes back to the school. When he comes, he's just another guy. Sam Dellenbart is playing in California, played with the 76ers for 8 years. He's another guy. Comes back when he comes back, just another guy. And am I proud of Kyrie Irving? I want to tell you what kind of kid Kyrie Irving is. He comes back to the school on crutches, told that he can't play the rest of the year. Guaranteed first-team All-American, a lottery pick in the NBA. Mike Krzyzewski, who coaches Duke, told me last year in our gym, he would have been a lottery pick out of high school if they didn't change the rules. Here's the kind of kid Kyrie is. He comes down to the school, and I said, Kyrie, the team's in Florida. He said, oh, I forgot. I said, but the JV's playing today. He said, Dale, where are they playing? I said, Roselle. Now, he's on crutches, and he's with this young fellow that he lived with, Nathaniel Green. Well, to make a long story short, I'm sitting in the gym with Mr. McCarroll going to watch the JV game because these fellows were in Florida. Who do you think comes hobbling into a JV game? Kyrie Irving. Signed autographs for all the kids in the gym. Them things make you, like, turn red, you know. Yeah. You blush. But what it means to me, to see our kids do well, I love it. He's going to be going to college. He's going to be going to college when they go to college, wherever they play. If I'm in the area, I'll be there. Jarrell's going to Maryland Eastern Shore. Chris can go Colorado State, Seton Hall, anywhere he wants. He's already committed. Mike Gilchrist is committed to Kentucky. Derek Gordon's committed to Western Kentucky. These kids will be back here next year, and they'll say hello to you, and it just makes you proud. That's the answer.
Perfect.
That's the answer.